up on this journey, guys!
There's a couple little boo-boos, but I'm not going to tell Kristen about it.
10-4. Whoa, there's a little bit of a speed bump. Guys, don't worry, I'm okay. And not to be rude or harsh, but you never know what you're going to get with old Matty boy.
We almost broke up. GBU is almost, I always told her, I said, we've been down like 10, 12 years now. I could never leave her, but boy.
I'm Kristen, and this is Matt. We've spent the last 4 years sailing our $5,000 Craigslist boat to some of the most beautiful places in the Caribbean. From spearfishing in South Andros, Bahamas, staying in a treehouse and riding horses through the rainforest of the Dominican Republic, to even dodging hurricanes in Puerto Rico. We could have never imagined what this adventure would become. After gaining more sailing experience, we knew we had to make some serious upgrades to our boat if we wanted to keep this journey going. So we decided to go all in with our 40-year-old boat and get a new engine. We soon realized that we were in for more projects than we originally planned on. There's going to be some major changes coming up, so hit subscribe and join us for the journey. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sailing GBU. We are on the boat and we've gotten a lot of work done. If you haven't watched our videos in a while, or if you're new here, we have been working steadily to get our projects done on this boat. We have finished through with the V-berth. We had added new vinyl foam-backed walls. We have laminated the bulkheads. We have created a piece of trim to go over our boo-boo of the curve of our laminated walls. And now we have laminated the walls in our bathroom and the sink area. So we thought that we were gonna get a lot more done in the last video, but here we are, we're back again, and we have a lot of laminating to do. And I shouldn't be saying we, because I'm actually backed up and I'm gonna have to go upstairs to edit videos, and Matt is going to take lead on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip it. Laminanza part 2. The learning curve is coming along. I'm learning a lot more of how to do it, so I'm a little bit quicker, and I'm just gonna rip it and get a lot done because we got a good head of steam going, so we got to keep the momentum rolling in our way. And speaking of steam and momentum rolling our way, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel and you're watching, maybe you just forgot to do it, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button now, because as soon as we get a 200,000 subscribers, we're going to be able to do a big giveaway that we want to do. As you know, if you watch the channel, we work with a lot of companies, so trying to get those companies involved. So a lot of cool stuff is going to be coming that way as soon as we hit 200K. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that thing. Old Uncle Matty's out here about to laminate. It's finna be a mat cam type of day. My sweet baby said, you know what, Matt, it's easier to work with one person down there. I think you'll have more room to move. So go down there and mat cam your sweet little heart out. And I'm gonna do that today, and I'm gonna blast through a lot of this lamination today. Laminanza continues, and first things first, I gotta cut out all my strips. So I got my table set up, and I'm gonna strip that out so that I can get all my banding done first things first. All right, got these bands done. These bands are a lot like me. Are they beautiful? No. Will they work? Absolutely. So I'm gonna get these things on, and first, before I get started with gluing and getting all this taken care of, I gotta pick up a little bit. I got a lot of dust going on from this thing. Sorry guys, I'm sweating a lot here. So I got a lot of dust. I don't want to be getting dust in my glue, so I'm gonna get my bands to the side, clean everything up, and then I'm gonna be ready to get this banding going. Alright, so my bands went really well. Everything went pretty good. I kind of botched it on one little spot that I didn't prepare perfectly well, but I think I caught it early enough that I'm going to be able to fix it. But now it's time for the fun part. Let's get some faceplates on here. This is where you can eat up some square footage. That linear feet on the banding takes forever and it sucks. But the front, the big faceplates, these are good to go and we're going to rip them. Alright, first things first. Got to get my pieces marked out so that I know my stuff's going to more or less match up here. This way I keep the grain straight. Alright, so that piece will more or less do it. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger here with a straight edge because I want room to trim off. So one thing I figured out is that these razor blades work a little bit better for cutting the laminate, but the problem is it dulls your blade out super fast. So what I've been doing is just every couple of seconds, you know, every 2 or 4 cuts, I hit this bad boy, or I can just break off the tip, and that works a little bit as well. Gives you a little more longevity in each blade. Alright boys, I got these faceplates on. I'll tell you what, if Kristen would have seen me pulling that move, breaking it off the side of this counter, she would have been fit to be tied on that one. So, you know, that's why we do these mat cams. So I can just get down here and do a bunch of work, and if it don't look good enough, she'll whoosh, make me tear it out and do it again. But I think I get a lot of work done down here by myself, even though I do miss my sweet baby. You know, I wish she was down here helping me and telling me all these cool tricks she comes up with from looking on her phone. But so far so good. We're getting her done and let's keep it moving. Alright guys, so I want to talk to you about something for a second. One thing I've learned in the last 5 years of sailing full time is that it's great to have things in place if life is going to not go to plan. On our boat, we carry a life raft, a satellite phone, and several other things just in case something were to happen to me. Kristen would have a way to contact the outside. It would give her some peace of mind and some safety. This is one thing that's not only important in sailing, but important in everyday life as well, and that's where Policy Genius comes in. Policy Genius is a marketplace that helps buyers understand their options, compare quotes from different companies, and even buy a life insurance plan all in one place. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. In minutes, you can compare personalized quotes from top companies to find your lowest price. Policy Genius doesn't add any extra fees, and if you're like Kristen and need to read all the reviews before you go or do anything, they have thousands of 5-star reviews across Google and Trustpilot. Big thanks to Policy Genius for supporting our channel, and if you need any help with life insurance policy, you can head on over to policygenius.com/sailingbU or hit the link below. Alright, so I got the back of my behind the toilet where the plumbing and all that stuff gets hidden. This is kind of a funky piece, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I think we're ready to get it riding. Alright guys, so I've been working hard. I got a bunch of Larry Laminato done and everything looks good. There's a couple little boo-boos, but I'm not going to tell Kristen about it, and I'm just going to see if she even notices.
Alright, I'm excited to see this. I'm kind of nervous though, because obviously I haven't seen the work being done or the quality, and not to be rude or harsh, but you never know what you're going to get with old Matty boy. So let's see these cabinets. Alright, it's looking good. The seams look good. The grains lined up perfectly on those doors. That looks good. It does look a little plain though. I mean, it looks good though. I like it. It looks a lot better than what I assumed that we could do. It's like 10 times better than what we originally had, and it looks good. But I do think we might need some knobs, some door knobs. I don't know, guys. What do you think?
I think Prezi Plain Jane is kind of what's in fashion right now, but it could probably use some knobs.
Maybe even the push button ones, you know? We could maybe look into those. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm really happy, Matt. It looks really good, and you obviously did a lot of work here. That must have took you
goddamn
forever.
right it looked good. Don't ever test me. Obviously for here we could do any sort of handle because our bodies never really interact with this area, so we have a lot of options for that. For the 1.5 bath, that's the hallway that we go to and from, so under sail, you wouldn't really want anything sticking out. You would want more of a flush knob or even like an inset handle there. The only problem with the insets is I think they'll get cat hair in them, so that's kind of one of the things I'm worried about there as well. But I'm hyped. I got a lot of work done. It only took me like a day to get all my filming done on that and all of the work done as well. So, you know, I hope y'all didn't mind all the GoPro footage on that one. And our Patreon pals knew about it in advance. If you like seeing that type of work happen in real time, go check out the Patreon pals. They know kind of what's happening when it's happening. Definitely they're the first to know. So
Real-time updates.
Real-time updates. If you're interested in that, we do Patreon only videos, so we walk through here and we show them all sorts of things before it comes. So if that's something you're interested in, go check that out, and you know, we'll see you over there.
Alright guys, it's the next day, and I'm super excited today because if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I guess I should say our channel. If you guys have been watching our channel for a while, you know how much I love swatches and samples and going to the fabric store. Well, good news, today I'm jumping on my scooter. We are gonna go to the fabric store. A couple, I guess it was months ago, a couple subscribers ran into us and told us about this awesome store they have in Fajardo. It has Sunbrella that's used, not used, secondhand. What was it, Matt?
It's like second quality.
I don't know. I think it's discounted, and
It's
have
just oddly
the new
shaped.
stuff.
It's oddly shaped. It's like different scraps and stuff that didn't come right off the roll.
So we're gonna check it out because we have cushions to be made, and yes, I know this is the 100th time we made our cushions, but this time we're doing Sunbrella. We are going to go with the longevity fabric and fabric that we think our cat can't claw up.
Yeah, because
so,
just like the handles that gonna get cat fur, Bear scratches up our cushion, so it's hard having a cat, but we love her and we'd never get rid of her.
So let's jump on this journey, guys!
Alright guys, we're waiting on the ferry, but we timed it just right. It looks like it's coming today. For safety measures, I brought my Solidcom C1s, my Britney Spears 5000s. And we're gonna see how they work for helping us communicate today. I can say we got a bogey on our left. We got
Pothole.
Yeah. What's your?
You're gonna say take a left here.
But what's your tag name gonna be? Viper?
No, I'm gonna be Scorpion Silverback.
Scorpion Silverback.
Is that too long?
Yeah, Scorpion Silverback. We got a bogey on our 9, so that's what we're gonna say. So hopefully Kristen doesn't get run over. You're Scorpion Silverback. I'm gonna be Phoenix.
That's it?
Yeah, just Phoenix.
Okay.
Quicker than Phoenix formaldehyde foreigner that you want to say. So yeah, Phoenix for me, and then what was your Silverback? Scorpion
Silverback. I'm a scorpion and a gorilla had a baby.
Yeah. Oh, good lord. Well, someone's been smoking the heifer. Jeez Louise.
I'm excited, guys, about the tailor store. I can't help myself when it comes to fabrics.
Comes to fabrics, just get her a swatch. so we're back. We got a bogey coming up behind us, and we got a slight left turn right here.
What the heck's a bogey? And I'm taking the left now. 10-4. Whoa, there's a little bit of a speed bump. Guys, don't worry, I'm okay. I'm okay, and I survived.
We didn't film much of the trip here because for safety. But one thing I'll say, these headsets from Hollyland came in super handy. They did really well with the wind, and we were able to communicate so much better than when we normally ride these things. So we used these today and they worked out really handy. These things are killing it. I'm like so happy about that. The communication is so much better. And now we're gonna lock up our scooters and get up in the store and see if there's any deals to be had.
Directed to the, what is this place called, Matt?
The warehouse.
We're going across the street to the warehouse. We got some samples in hand.
Oh, really? Pigeons.
What the?
Bet you won't run through them.
No way, bro. Ah!
Is that all the wind coming off the back birds?
I don't know, it's just scaring me.
The floor of this, that's where it will be.
Guys, so I got my samples and they have a lot here at the store. All the accoutrements. This is basically Sailrite in real life. They have all the zippers, all the threads, and right now we're checking on some prices of some aluminum poles just in case we want to do something different for our bimini. But I didn't bring any samples of what the boat looks like or laminate or anything, so I'm gonna bring these home and match up before I make any purchases. Obviously we're back in the boat. I am in the bathroom right now, but I'm in the bathroom because the most natural light comes in here right now. It's later in the day. We survived our scooter run, but now I have 3 samples. The guy was really nice there. He showed us around. What was his name? Carlos. And he showed us around. We got to go into his workshop. There was a ton of pigeons there. And now I have 3 samples he let me take, and I need to decide what we can use. Here are my options, and here is obviously the laminate, and then we're just gonna have obviously the white hull, so the white doesn't matter. We have a medium gray, which I like this one. This is like our old cushions, but it is just Sunbrella, and it's just a very basic gray color. There's no additives like little other colors in it or anything like that. It's flat gray, so I'm afraid that might look a little, I don't know, outdoor cushiony, but that's fine. It's a boat, so that one's a good option. Then I have this one, and the camera doesn't pick up too well on it, but it's like a tan-ish gray. Like it has little flecks of medium gray in it, and in different like lighting it looks like it could be gray or tan. So I think that one's like very, you know, posh, like, you know, I don't know, fancy. Matt doesn't really like this one, but I kind of like it.
Too much brown.
It's not brown. Anyways. And the last one is this one, and this one was this was like a brand new one, so this one was a little, I think, oh yeah, the prices are here. This one's like $22 a yard, but this one looks like it could be like a bluish gray, and it has a little bit of striping in it. It's darker than I would choose though normally. Matt likes that one. It has a lot of contrast, and it has the most like added textures to it, so I do like that, but I don't know, could it be too dark? I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and thanks for coming to Kristen's talks about swatches. They won't ever end.
Alright, so I completed my trim, my rounded corner bead from snapping every piece of Formica I could possibly dream of. And you know what? I did a great job milling this out with hand tools. It looks really nice. And now we're just going to apply some 5200, some adhesives, and go ahead and tape it to the wall and get it stuck on there so that we can move on with that.
And he actually did a really good job. The color looks really great. I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm hyped about it. So if you think it took me 5-6 hours to make this, let's say I was getting paid $15 an hour, you know, this is only not even $100, you know, set of deals here. So it's a pretty nice piece. If someone would have said, hey, give me $100 and I'll give you this and don't break no more laminate, I'd have said, shut up and take my money. So Kristen was getting some close-ups and she was making fun of me. She said, the outside looks beautiful, but everybody's going to make fun of you for all your chips on the inside. What I had to do is take a router, handheld, and slowly shave this out to get it to fit. So it really doesn't matter what it looks like here. This is one of the few times in life where the inside doesn't matter. You know, everybody says what's on the inside that counts, but right now it's not. It's all about the outside.
You got a lot of work done this week. I did the editing, so it's still work, you know.
Yeah, if you like the videos, you know, she does all that. So I just do all the dummy work. She does all
That's
the smart
not the
stuff.
dummy work. That's the hard work.
I don't know. I feel like I couldn't edit a video. I feel like you might struggle with that laminate. So, you know, we're Jack Sprat. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. Between them both, they lick the platter clean. So, like, you know, we do our own jobs.
I think that's beyond my time, so I'm not sure.
Don't, for all the people to say I'm her dad, we're only 4 years apart. I just had a rough life.
No, we are not. I am 21 and you're like 37. So.
Maybe mentally, intelligence-wise, yeah, I'm light years ahead of you. But you know, she likes, you know.
Whatever. My birthday's coming up, by the way, guys. Should I pop off? It's coming in July. Should I pop off? I don't know.
You should definitely pop off. We should pop off. You only turn 21 once.
No, this is my 10th. It's like my 100th time turning 20. Anyways, guys, that's besides the points. We ripped on our scooters. We used our headsets. We found another way to use our headsets that was actually really helpful. And we got all this cabinet work done. Too bad we have so much more cabinet work to do and bulkheads.
You know, we got a lot done, though. I'm
We're
happy
getting
about
there.
that corner piece. Looks really good. I love the way that looks. I'm sure there's some woodworkers out there that are probably going to still say, boy, that ain't how you do it. But I love it. I think it looks really, really good. It
matches so much better. If you guys saw our original testing out stains and stuff, you're probably shocked at how good it came out.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. So everything's going to go really well. We have a handle on the fabric that we're going to do, so we may still try to source that, but
vote down below. On the screen when I edit it, I'll make sure to do 1, 2, or 3. So I want to see what you guys think.
I swore to myself that we would never do another sewing project again after that Dodger. We almost broke up. GBU is almost, I always told her, I said, we've been down like 10, 12 years now. I could never leave her, but boy, that Dodger almost tore us apart.
Bro, what are you talking about? You almost left me, the seamstress? More like I almost left my horrible coworker.
Bro, listen, it's easier to quit a job than it is to find new employees. You can ask anyone on the internet that. It's easy to quit your job than it is to find new employees.
Anyways, guys, yeah.
People don't want to work.
We think we're going to sew it up. We're not sure yet, but I got that sewing machine still, and it's still handy dandy, so.
Well, we have a more wide open space now, so we could do it. We could do it. And, guys, the engine, I don't know if it's going to be the next video. I doubt it, but it might be. It might be one more project video, and then the engine might be going in. I talked to my dog. He said we're going to throw it on there. We don't really speak the same language.
We're doing some gangster jobs, guys. I hate to say it.
We cannot get insurance. We can't get insurance, so this guy called me today and said, man, I'm so sorry. You know, I called 5 companies, they don't want to do it, and I said, do they know who I am? This is Uncle Matty, Neptune's Reaper from GBU. Did they not know, put respect on it? And he said, they really didn't put respect on it. Your boat's too old and broke. So I said, fine. So it looks like we're just going to have to put the engine in without kind of addressing that stern tube issue, or maybe we can address it. Who knows? But the engine's got to go in because I'm sick and tired of waiting, and if I can't get insurance, I can't get insurance. So remember, guys, when you buy an old crappy boat, it's hard to insure them. So I'm all for buying old boats for $1,000 and going crazy, but they're difficult to insure for me. Maybe you're better at brokering deals.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
We'll be here.